Y un, dos, tres, y...
Having our morning coffee here. This is like a nice little hangout. We have been really lucky while we've been staying here because our butler, our Haynes, is just great. He has really made it an easy time for us, and I say that because we have stayed at other resorts before that where we had a butler that really was not very helpful, and we would ask him to do things and he just didn't really help us much. But the butler we've had here, I spoke with him the first day and asked him about dinner reservations. He got us in where we wanted to get in. He got us into the hibachi restaurant, which is the most difficult place to get in here. So if you don't have a reservation for some reason, you can just go stand outside and wait in the morning and try to make a reservation for it. But I would definitely recommend asking your butler to do it because that's what happened with us, and he just like made it happen. It was great. And the other thing that he's really done for us that has been great is the pool chairs are kind of at a premium here, and also the beach towels. So, which means, you know, if you want a pool chair, especially by the main pool, you really need to be here like before 7 a.m. to put something on your chair and kind of stake it out. Otherwise, they're going to be gone, and people will take your umbrella, just so you know. Somebody took our umbrella. So stake out the umbrella too. But our butler has been, he did this without me even asking. He has been reserving beach chairs for us and towels for us. We've had a couple of days here at the Preferred Club pool, which is a little bit kind of higher up, closer to the lobby. And then also one day he got it one day down for us at the bigger pool, which is kind of my favorite one, to be honest. It has the infinity, and it just has the pool bar, and it's kind of just a bigger pool and a little bit more fun. They have activities going on down there. Sometimes they're doing games, sometimes they're doing, you know, we'll see people working out down there, doing like little water aerobics and stuff. But I would definitely recommend having your butler reserve pool chairs for you. And what we do every morning is the night before, I put like, you know, a magazine and some flip-flops and, you know, a few items of ours we have a little secret door in our villa where I can put something in there, and then our butler can take it from outside, and so he comes and takes those items and puts them on our beach chairs for us. It's like really, really nice. So we have really enjoyed that. One thing that was really nice too about what our butler did with us is he set up a WhatsApp group chat with me and my husband and him. And so at any point, you know, we can message him and ask him questions, and, you know, ask him for things that we need. And also every morning he sent us just kind of an update of what's going on at the resort that day. It was really super helpful. Easy to get in touch with him. He's the best, so ask for him when you come here. Arrived at this resort, like I really was kind of taken aback by how beautiful it was. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was expecting it to be beautiful, but it was just really like sprawling and just a really grand entrance while you come in, where you think, oh my gosh, am I really here? Like it was a really nice view, and just kind of a bigger resort than I was thinking at first glance. But they took us because we were staying in a Preferred Club villa, which I definitely recommend and we were staying in the 2-bedroom, which if you have children, I would highly recommend this because we have not only 2 full bedrooms and baths, but we also have a main room, you know, with a bar and, you know, a little microwave and everything that everybody can gather, TVs in every room. And then there's a nice plunge pool out back, which is my favorite thing. And it's very private. There's just greenery all around. There's no, you know, nobody being able to see into it from another room. So we just loved our villa. That probably is my very favorite thing about staying here, is just how wonderful that villa was. Okay, so if you have kids or husband loves video games as I do, you really have to go to the arcade. I am not really an arcade person, but I enjoyed this arcade. It has a lot of virtual reality elements to it, and the one that really got me is one of these where you get in a big box and, you know, put on your virtual reality glasses and you're shooting zombies. And you can, you know, do it with multiple people. So last night we went and my husband was, you know, shooting, and my daughter was shooting, and me, and we're like all shooting zombies. I'm like, ah! So it was so much fun. But they've got, you know, like a double Mario Kart, which my daughter and my husband love to play together. And just, there's a bowling alley in there. So the arcade, I will say, is not included in the all-inclusive. It is extra, but we did feel for us that it was worth it. You can pay for tokens, so I believe it's like $50 for 100 tokens, or I think you can pay $100 for kind of unlimited access over a 3-day period. So if you have a kid or an adult that's really into that, I would definitely recommend, and you can share the tokens among each other. So I would definitely recommend looking into that. It was a great time. We did go to the spa. My daughter and I went there, and it was really nice. Very modern architecture. Just the middle part of it is this wonderful open pool that has a hydrotherapy circuit, and it's just, you know, to me, it's like I look at it and I think, I should live here. This looks like someplace that I would love to live. But it was a beautiful spa and wonderful treatments. We got, I believe, a cocoa body wrap, and that was really fun. So I would definitely recommend visiting the spa. Of course, is extra. That is also not included in the all-inclusive. So you do have to pay extra, but for me, it was worth it. Pool situation. So we spent, you know, a good portion of our afternoons up or at one of the pools, and there's, let me think, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6-ish different pools. The main pool, which is kind of the closest one to the ocean, is anyone can go to that pool. It's not Preferred Club. It's, you know, anybody staying at the resort can go there. And it is the one with the pool bar, and it's the one with the infinity kind of ledge. And it is the biggest one. And there is, right off of that pool, there's kind of a smaller pool that is shallow for kids. So there was a lot of different levels in that pool, I've noticed. You know, there's a deeper part and a shallower part, you know, kind of all around the pool. So I can see that you could, you know, kind of have kids in and around that in different areas. We did love the pool bar, of course. My favorite drinks that I had here, I would say, are something called the Dirty Monkey, which is kind of like this chocolate banana milkshakey thing. You know, of course, you can have alcohol in it or not. You know, your kids can drink that with no alcohol in it, and it's super delicious either way. And really, I liked the mojito. I thought their mojitos were really good here. And I'm kind of like, some mojitos I don't think are very good, but these were good. So I liked those. So we spent some time down at the main pool. And then a couple of days we spent at the Preferred Pool, which is just a little bit farther up, closer to the lobby. And it has its own bar, but it's not a pool bar. It's kind of a freestanding bar right outside. And there's a little snack bar right next to it as well. So you can, you know, get out and go grab a snack, but you can't bring your food back to the pool. So that's just one little item. You have to kind of eat it there. But that's a smaller pool, and it, you know, it was nice. It's not as crowded because it's the Preferred Club. Not as many people are there. But it was a little cold for me. That one was colder than the main pool. So I found like some different temperatures happening there. I'm super cold natured, so that's always something that I'm thinking about, but I don't think a lot of people wouldn't care about that at all. There's also a smaller pool here that is Preferred Club, but it's for adults only. So we never actually went to that pool because our daughter's with us, but that's an option you could do. And I believe they have a jacuzzi as well there. And then of course the pools in the back of the resort that are, you know, the one with the lazy river and the big water slide for the bigger kids. And then there's the kiddie pool in the back that has all the smaller kid slides for the little kids. So there's quite a variety of pools around here. And of course you have the beach. So one thing that we did yesterday, so this was something that my daughter asked me. This is like the one thing that she really wanted to do when we came to the Dominican Republic, is take surf lessons. And so I was able to go on to, I went on Viator, V-I-A-T-O-R, however you say that, to kind of search around and see what surf lessons were available in this area. And if luck would have it, the Macao Beach is actually a really good surf beach. So that was really fortunate for us. And I was able to book some surf lessons through that website, but it turned out that it's right here on the beach. Like literally, it's like a 5-minute walk down the beach from this resort. So that couldn't have worked out better. I did not plan that. So we just went straight down to the beach yesterday and we walked for 5 minutes to the right, and we came to Punta Cana Surf Adventure, and they do like hour-long lessons and teach the kids. So Amber was in a group with 2 other boys about her age. So they show them on land first, how to do everything, how do you paddle and then stand up and do the stance. And then they just take you straight out into the water, and every person gets their own private instructor, which I thought was really cool. So there was just one person working with Amber the whole time to, help her catch waves and help her get up and stand up and do all of it. So it was a really good time. Definitely bring sunscreen. She got sunburned. So it kind of, it's definitely a sun beating down on you situation, but it was really fun. And one thing that I wish we would have done, but next time maybe, they do offer this package where you can pay $30 for photos, videos, and a drone, video of the surfing. We really should have done this. My daughter was like, no, don't do it, and I wish I should have done it anyway, because I just think that's a good deal. $30 for drone. So if if your whole family wants to go take surf lessons, you could have, this really nice video of it. I think that's really good. It was about $100, maybe a little less, for one person is about how much I paid for that for an hour. But she was dead tired after an hour, so an hour was plenty. And my husband and I were able to just sit there. They had some beach chairs with umbrellas. We were able to sit there and just watch her surf and take pictures and videos. And people kept walking by with like monkeys and parrots and iguanas, and random things. So it was kind of a fun little afternoon. Every night they have kind of a theme night of entertainment at this resort. So during the time that we've been here, it's different every night. During the time that we've been here, they had a bachata night, they had a rock show, they had a circus night, and they had a beach party. So we didn't get to attend all of those for different reasons, but the ones that we did attend, we went to the rock show, and that was kind of up by the lobby. And so it was, they had performers that would come out and sing kind of mostly 80s rock, back and forth, and they had a bunch of dancers, doing all the things. And then one thing that was really fun, like at the end of that, they just invited everybody to come up and dance, and they kept playing. I will say the guitar player here was phenomenal. She's a girl, yes, thank you, girl power. We loved it, and she was really good. So we enjoyed that, and we enjoyed going up and just dancing with everybody afterwards. And the performers would stay and sing, and the dancers would dance with you, and that was really fun. The other one that we did was the beach party, and that was last night. We just went down to the beach, and it started out with, there was a bunch of games for the kids, kind of, I think, just to keep the kids occupied until the actual show started. So they were doing all kinds of things with the kids. But then they kind of got everybody up there together, and we're doing, you know, line dances, you know, electric slide and different things like that, cha-cha. So they had like, but there was a lot of people participating, adults and kids just on the beach, all dancing together. So that was really fun. And then they did a limbo contest with the parents. And so the kids were the judges. So they got to judge like who, you know, made it or didn't make it. So they thought that was really fun. But the main event of the beach party, and by the way, they do have a bar down there, just so you know. The main event of the beach party, though, was the fire show, which they did at the very end. Had a bunch of performers come out with fire and do all these kind of choreographed dancing with it and twirling and you know, different parts of that. They would like, you know, blow the fire in the air and they would jump through hoops with the fire, you know, so it was kind of this big spectacle on the beach at the last night. And then they ended it all with, again, a big dance party for anyone that wanted to stay and do that. So every night there really is something that you can do if you want to do. So that was easy, and we didn't have to figure it out, you know, what are we going to do tonight? So you can just go there. Tips. If you're coming to Dreams Macao Beach, I would definitely, the very first day you get here, I would talk to your butler and ask them to reserve your restaurants for all of your dinners for the whole time that you're going to be here. And they'll have a list, you know, and you can see what the options are. You know, you can ask your butler what their recommendations are, but I would just get those nailed down right away, because that's just a huge load off your mind. You don't have to go stand in line and wait. The lunches are a little different because you don't really have to make lunch reservations here. Like, you can just go stand in line at the buffet, you can go stand in line here. There's, you know, food by the pool, there's like the, you know, food truck over here. So, and of course you have 24-hour room service all the time. So you can always just do that anytime if you know, we're kind of off the clock a bit. But I would nail down your dinners, and then I would also ask your butler to be sure to help you get your beach chairs and your towels by the pool that you want to be at. So that's something that they can help you with. Those two things for sure. Well, thank you for joining me at Dreams Macao Beach. I'm Kelly Davidson with EpicMomsTravel. Please follow me on social media, and I will see you at the next resort.